Yes, you're listening to M35 Music Show with me, Stevie O, on North Manchester FM. And we are now joined in the studio by the mighty Little Avis. Hello there, boys.
Hello.
Hi.
How's it going, alright?
Alright,
Yeah, we're good, yeah.
Can we hear your heart? Can I hear you now? Just turn that down a bit, get a bit of feedback. How's that? Yeah, so we've got Paul. On the left. Hi, Paul. What do you play, Paul?
Guitar.
Your guitar.
Guitar man, yeah.
We've got Martin in the middle.
Yeah, yeah.
And you are
Bassist.
the bassist. And we've got Dave over there on the right.
Yeah, I play drums.
You're the drummer.
Drummer.
So we've got one missing.
And we've got Lee here in spirit.
Lee's here in spirit.
Right, is that over here?
Big hello to Lee. Yeah, we've got his hat. So Little Avis. Well, we'll start off with what's the name all about? How did the name come about, Little Avis? Does it mean anything, or is it you picked it out of it?
From Graham Parsons. The name of the book now, Hickory Wind.
Hickory Wind,
yeah. Graham Parsons' Hickory Wind. It was the name of his sister, little sister. No, his grandmother was Avis, his little sister was Little Avis.
Ah, right.
And, it was Lee who was reading the book.
Yeah.
He says apparently the name jumped out at him, and like we liked the name, so that's been it.
That's a good, yeah. Well,
decent name.
A lot of bands who were struggling finding names for bands never pick up books. That's what it's down to. Start reading books.
If you look for us on Facebook, we're the only one called Little Avis.
Yeah, he's you can't mistake it. So where did it all start? When was you formed, or how did it come about?
Oh, years ago. And how far back do we go? I mean, been doing a bit for years, really. But like us, as the four of us, it's been since about 2009. That's when Dave got involved. I went and poached him from the Abbey when I saw him playing with his other band Burial. So yeah, we went over and asked him if he'd fancy a jam, and that sort of happened from then.
Right.
A bit of time out in between, but then yeah, that's it. That's been it.
Started off with you and Lee, was that right?
Yeah, back in the day. And that's how it
Went through more drummers than Spinal Tap, and then stumbled upon Dave.
I'm surprised I'm still here.
Keep hold of him. Keep hold of him. Drummers are actually hard to fight. I know a couple of bands who are really struggling and that.
He's in like about 4 other bands, aren't you?
4 bands.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's good that you're you've got that freedom then, innit? Yeah. A lot of people. Well, this is it, innit? Because people, hard to come by. So you've got to be in 10 different places at once, basically.
You've got to treat me well.
So you like drumming then? So we'll start why and when did you start playing individually then? Are you all from musical backgrounds, or have you just bought yourself a guitar?
I think I started playing when I was 16, playing guitar, but this is the only band I've ever been in.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so it's for me it's just learning how to play. Once you start playing your own riffs, that's when you really start.
So was you self-taught? You didn't have a teacher or anything?
No, I never had a teacher.
Right.
I tried getting a teacher to teach me how to sight read, and that didn't go very well. It's too hard. So, yeah.
Well, it's pretty much the same really for me. I was probably around 16 or something. Decided I wanted a guitar for Christmas. I've grown up with like Blur and Oasis and that, and it's sort of influenced me. Sort of getting into the Stone Roses and all that lot. So.
Then you found out you couldn't play guitar.
Yeah, I found out I couldn't play guitar, so I got a bass instead. Yeah.
Try something like half decent that.
Aye. That's me.
Same you. When did you?
Well, my dad's a guitar player. So
Oh, right.
I've always grown up around that
Right.
sort of environment. But I just always had that attraction to the drums.
Right.
It's just what I like to do.
Did you have a drum kit at home as a?
Yeah. I don't
Youngster.
think my neighbours were too happy.
I was gonna say yeah. Windows open and.
Good parents. That my mum and dad won't let me have a drum kit.
The thing with a drummer, when you're banging the drums like that, you won't be able to wear a neighbour knocking on the wall, would you? Like you just you think you're missing a beat or whatever.
It's not tuneful when you first started.
So you're up Oldham way, aren't you? Is it Mosley?
Well, that's where we're rehearsing.
Right. All right. Okay.
Live over Oldham way, sure. Dave's near Mosley, aren't you?
Yeah, I live
Bridge,
in Staley Bridge, yeah.
Next door.
Originally from Clarksfield in Oldham. So, yeah, we're all Oldham lads really, are we?
Yeah, all pretty nearby, so our rehearsal room's over in Mosley, so it's easy enough for us all to get there.
Easy to get to. I was just saying, well, we were talking off air, and I was saying, like, as our thing, M35 music, and we're in our 10th year now. And then back in the day when we started doing the early gigs around Failsworth and Oldham, and Little Avis was a name what was, you know, coming about, and we never actually got to work together. So it's a privilege for me to finally sort of, you know, we've got you on this not so secret garden party, and I'm quite looking forward to it. It's like a missed boat, because like you say, you did go off the radar for a while.
Yeah, we were away for 2 or 3 years. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's
Sort of come back over the past 6 months, 12 months. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I've thought, because I thought, you know, where have you gone, basically? When you reappeared there, you messaged me and I thought, like Lazarus.
Yes.
But yeah, it's good to know that you're back on it and doing it, and back out there, and that it is an honour to have you on our Not So Secret Garden party. Really looking forward to hearing you play live and whatever.
Appreciate it.
Have you got any other gigs lined up at all in the pipeline? What you want
the dates in the red?
We've got playing in Whittles in Oldham on the 18th. Is that right?
Yeah.
That's right. We've gone down to London on the 20th, and then we're playing Manchester on the 21st at the venue.
Right.
With the Now. Is that?
Isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
And
The Now.
Puppet Theory.
They put you under pressure there now, asking the dates and all that. You're doing well, it is wrote down there. And that. But obviously the main one is the one in Failsworth.
Yeah.
To say that. So musically, have you, well I would say musically, about releases, have you got any, I know that you released, we played it on here a few weeks ago when you had the new release tune, Garlib,
Yeah.
if I've said it right.
Yes.
We said that before. Top tune I may add is about, so we got a bit of feedback when we played it as well.
Oh, nice.
Do get people texting in saying if it's, you know, if they like it, or if they don't like it even, they will let us know. You know what I mean? So we played that, but when I was reading my notes at the time, I realised that I must have missed out when you did release something earlier in the year as well, did you? Or was it late last year?
Yeah.
Was it 1st of Jan?
1st of Jan, yeah.
1st of Jan.
Went broke into New Year with So Pretty.
So Pretty.
Yeah, so that's the first one we've released since getting back together, like, and and then did Garlib in March. Well, 8th of March we released Garlib, and now then we've got another one lined up for mid-May. I'm going to try and have it released before our sort of peer-at gig.
Right, okay, yeah.
That's where we're at the moment with singles.
Good stuff. And do you release it on just on like online versions, or do you actually do the physical copies and get them out there, or is it just like digital? I don't know, they signed at a time sort of thing. It's
Yeah, we've not done CDs this time. We've done it before, but we've done USB sticks,
Right.
Memory sticks, and put it on there. It's got a bit of artwork, original artwork, which Lee does for the 2 singles, and you know, it's still in the hard copy, but
yeah.
whack it straight in the computer.
Straight in. That's
Yeah.
it. That's the world we're living in, isn't it? Well, I'm gonna throw us all in there and just because I've not heard this tune. I'm guilty of saying not heard this tune yet.
Listen out.
So this is the first one. I missed the boat on the first one, didn't I? So Pretty. So is it about anybody in particular? Do we know? Or?
Well, it's Lee's handiwork, this one. With he's written the bulk of the song, so don't really know.
So,
I can't really tell you.
So because he's not here, we can dedicate it to him, then, can't we?
Yeah.
Shall we? Right, so we're going to give you the taste. This is Little Avis, and this tune is called So Pretty. Turn it up.
You're so pretty when you cry. Don't know the reason, so please don't ask me why. I think you know it though, and you'll even try to use it to seduce. It's why I'm still here tonight. So say you hate me like you really mean it.
Yes, So Pretty by Little Avis. That is a beautiful track. I really enjoyed that. Nice, very good. Well, I was going to say about. I was just thinking about. I always ask this about people when when they come in the studios and all that, about how they mix the time up, to spend the time rehearsing and fitting it in with a and all that. You're working lads and stuff like that. So how do you go about fitting the time? How much time do you get to actually do the rehearsing and stuff? Is it hard to juggle, or have you got a good routine? Have you got you're in the same days regular, or is it just?
I think it's easier for me and Paul because we're only in one band each.
Right.
Yeah, so Lee works odd hours.
Right.
Yeah.
So he works a lot of nights and stuff like that. He has to try and work stuff around that, and he's in another band. And then there's Dave, who's in his 16 other bands.
I could have. It might be better to aim that question at you, just to put you on the spot, mate.
Yeah, we try and get rehearsals in as much as we can. It'd be nice to get a few more in, really, because get some more writing done and that. But we do get rehearsals in, especially if we've got something coming up. We'll make sure we hammer them.
Yeah. Get it all tight and that.
We're gigging regularly anyway, aren't we? So tight as a band anyway. It's just really working on new stuff, isn't it? That we'd love to do more of it.
Yeah. So do you enjoy doing the recording side of things in the studio? Is it something? Because some people, some people definitely don't. They prefer the live, going out there just playing and that, and they can't stand the studio because it's they don't like the producer and stuff like that. Yeah. How do you find when you're recording? Is it frustrating for you, or do you just does it all come together nicely?
I really enjoy it as a process recording, especially with Dean, because he's kind of a producer who likes a live kind of sound.
Yeah.
That Dean Glover Vibe Studios.
Oh, so that way as you've been doing you.
Yeah. That's what he likes, like a live band.
Yeah.
One take kind of thing.
Right.
So I enjoy that process anyway. But I don't know about these boys.
Same. Well, there isn't really any side to it that I don't enjoy. That's why we do it, I suppose.
Yeah.
Recording, live, all of it.
Yeah, all of it
good.
as the whole thing.
It's good to sort of put your track down and then listen to it back, and in that studio sort of situation, you hear things that you've never heard before. What your bandmates are doing.
Yeah.
That you might not necessarily hear when you're rehearsing.
Yeah, you can pick up on it. Yeah. So that was done. Was that track we just listened to, So Pretty? Was that recorded at Vibe?
Yeah, Vibe Studios in Cheetham Hill.
And the one we're going to play shortly, Garden. So they've both been done there.
And
you mentioned about new stuff as well. Is it something we can look forward to? Have you got any plans for the new stuff to churn out to us?
I'm planning on it was mid-May, right?
Yeah. We've got two more that are about there. One in mid-May. One a couple of months after that.
To be released, or yeah. Okay, there you go. So my next question is: so when you do release it, here at North Manchester FM on the M35 Music Show, can we have exclusive play on the next one, or have you already promised it somewhere?
No, I've not promised it.
That's good, right? So all our listeners, remember that you're listening to this, record it or whatever, we get exclusive first play. And that was the reason I asked it about physical copies or anything like that. If you want to get my chips or whatever, we can always sell them at the gigs. Don't be worried about if you want to plug it and sell your stuff at our event. Bring it down and get it done.
We've got like I say, like Paul was saying earlier, we've got them on memory stick. I'm not sure if we've got any of the first one that's So Pretty. I'm not sure if we've got any left. We might have a few left, but we've got a bunch of Garlib USB sticks. So I can sell them just a few quid each. So yeah, we'll get
them down, bring them down. Yeah. We'll when we get a little stall and all that, and get it all done. Social media. If any of our listeners want to get hold of you or see what you're up to, and any events what you're playing or what you like on there, you're active on the.
Yeah, we're always on it, aren't we? Like I said, the only band called Little Avis, so if you search for Little Avis, we're the first one that comes up, the only one that comes up.
Is that on Facebook?
On Facebook, on Instagram, Twitter.
Spotify.
Yeah, all those.
On it all. Right across the board.
Yeah.
Everything. Can't get away from us.
Yeah. Right, well, that brings us to near the end of it, I think. So, a big, massive thanks for coming in again.
Thanks
Is
for
there anyone
having
you
me.
want to say hello to out there?
Um,
Now's your chance. Or anyone you want to attack? No swearing, no.
Whoever wants a hello, no one likes us. No one wants a hello off us.
You're right, holding back now there, right? Yeah. Right, so just give you another chance there if you want to plug your events, what's coming up. Now's your chance.
Yeah,
Get
so-
buy tickets, people.
Yeah, come and watch us at Whittles on the 18th at your event in Failsworth on the 4th of May. We've also got the Pier in Manchester on the 18th, which is a gig that we're putting on with the One-Eyed Generals Bandit. And
Akio Daku.
that's the one, I can never say it.
Lee'll be doing an acoustic set to open up as well at that one.
All right, okay.
Yeah, so we get like a bit of double Avis catalogue there.
Double Avis, yeah. Full on.
Oh yeah, tickets are on Skiddle
quality
for that.
sets. 4 quality sets for a £5.
£5
Yeah.
set. I can't beat it.
Bargain. That's what we like, innit? Well, we will, we'll put the events on our North Manchester FM and M35 music page as well. So hopefully we get a bit of traffic in that and get it down there. Right, thanks for coming in again, then, lads. We will be seeing you at the gigs that you've mentioned, but also at the Not So Secret Garden Party, which is on the 4th of May at the Millgate in Failsworth. M35 Music, get onto it on Facebook and on Twitter and get yourself a ticket before they all go, because you're going to be very disappointed if you miss out. As I was saying earlier, there is only 2 events at the moment in Failsworth from M35 Music, one being a Not So Secret Garden Party and the other being Millfest 2019, where the tickets are also available on Skiddle as well for just £5. Happy days, that's the price of the night, isn't it? £5. I'm going to stop waffling. I'm going to play the tune. This next tune is called Galib. It's a single that is out at the moment. It's available from all platforms. Get it bought, get it sorted, and get it in your playlist.
I
Yes, that's Garland. Oh, I've done that. The lads are still here in the studio laughing at me. Laughing at me because I jumped in too early with that one. It can't be, when the first time I played that, I was about to speak last time and it comes back in like that, got me by surprise. That's Galib by Little Avis, and that's me spoiling the end of the song as well. Right, so on with the new music. Thanks again, lads, for coming in, by the way.
Thanks for having us.
We'll be seeing more of you soon, especially at our party.